Hi everyone, I'm Doug and this is Jack, and we'd like to share something that may be going on with other people in the gay community that's going on with us right now, and that's aging as you get older and not having kids or any help as you get older, any support. And we feel that that's why it's important to have friends. The example is my father is getting dementia, and he's got my sister and I to help him. But what if one of us was to be alone and have dementia like that, and you'd have no kids, no support, no help, and you'd really be alone. It'd be very difficult. So we don't have the solution. We just like to identify it as a problem and put it out there. We're experiencing it right now.
Yeah, it's very heartbreaking. I mean, his dad, I call him Dad, calls maybe 5 times a day because he keeps forgetting that he called. He forgets, where we live. His dad is in Canada. Doug is from Canada, and so his dad will say, "Oh, where are you now? Are you coming to lunch?" It's just really sad. It would be so neat if we lived very close together.
I'd like to be able to visit him more often, but I can't. I go when I can, several times a year.
Yeah, it's hard.
But,
it's very hard.
Can't.
But but even without dementia, just getting older as a gay or lesbian person, without a partner, it's very difficult. I mean, one thing that's different, I think, is that in the gay world, and I mean the LGBTQ world, we frequently have roommates. It's kind of comfortable. So as we get older, we can have a living situation with other people to get along, to help each other. Where straight people don't really do that. If a straight person's alone, they're not used to roommates. I mean, that's such a foreign thing to them. So we do have like a fallback position where we could, I wouldn't mind having a roommate if I couldn't get along. I've had had roommates for years before I met you.
In the gay world, I think roommates often become friends.
Yeah.
Straight world too, but it's kind of more important when you're gay to have friends.
Absolutely. And I think that's why when you're younger, just developing friendships, being supportive of each other. And I always say this, friends are more important than boyfriends by a long shot because they'll be with you much longer. So whether it's dementia or whether it's just old age or struggling to get along, or maybe it's some handicap issue that you have difficulty with, having friends, if you don't have a partner, is critical. It just makes life so much easier.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than being alone.
And needing help.
Yeah, and not having it, not knowing where to get it.
Right. And of course, a lot of gay and lesbian people do not have children. Of course, some can adopt, but most of us do not have children. And that means we don't have any family support system when we get older. There's no, son or daughter to take care of us. So that's a big issue. And hopefully that's filled by friends. Hopefully it's filled by a husband or a wife. But it is a big issue.
There's always exceptions, though, if you have a family, if you have brothers that have kids and you have nieces and nephews, but you might be estranged from them. That's very frequently the case.
Yeah, my nieces and nephews don't even talk to me, so don't mention that.
I think it's quite common in the gay world, we've been ostracized by a lot of families.
Yeah, I mean, when the AIDS crisis hit, we helped each other big time. We visited people in the hospital. We have all these programs. So it's kind of second nature to us to be there for people who have nobody. It's really a neat aspect of the gay community. It's a struggle, and it's only going to get worse. I mean, that's what we see. So we just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, so think of your support group. You'll need them.